Business credit is one of the most misunderstood aspects of small business ownership. Our experience has shown us that some people are completely unaware of how it works. Others have a vague understanding about it. In this short video, we want to walk you through what it is, how it works, do you need it, and especially how can you get it? We've discovered that the best way to explain what business credit is to compare it with personal credit. As you're likely aware, FICO is how your personal credit is scored. Well, business credit is scored on a scale called PAYDEX, and they're both dealing with credit, but they're very, very different in how they go about it. Let's dive a bit deeper into PAYDEX or business credit. The score is used to determine the repayment risk, and obviously the higher the score, the better. Being in the 70s is good, but 80s and higher is considered excellent. Now, paying on time, again, is obviously going to be important, but on business credit, if you can pay back a bit early, you definitely will have your scores jump quite a bit quicker. Similar to FICO, business credit also reports to 3 credit bureaus. There's a lot of confusion about this step because Dun & Bradstreet is one of the 3. And many business owners think that getting a DUNS number or a D&B number is the only step here. But that is just a small piece of a much larger puzzle. Another big difference is access to your credit score. Where FICO is private and confidential, PAYDEX is public. No one has to ask permission to see or even notify you before or after viewing it. Having an established business credit score and profile is a huge competitive advantage over your competition. There are very specific steps or hoops you must complete to get business credit. To begin, there are 20 compliances that need to be done 100% correctly in order to proceed. Once that is completed, the next step is to search for the rare business credit card company or rare business bank that's willing to work with someone who is brand new to it and without any credit history. We are often asked, what can business credit be used for, and when should somebody try and focus on it? Business credit is critical for all phases of business ownership. Whether you're just getting started and in the planning phase, whether you're kind of in a maintenance phase to keep it going, or you're looking to grow, it can be used for any expense in any of these phases. We've talked a little bit about the what for the business credit. Now we want to talk a little bit more about the why. We mentioned that it's used for funding, and that's a critical piece. The second purpose, or the second why for business credit, is protection. So in this diagram here, you see a wall that's separating business and personal credit. That wall is your LLC or your S Corp. The legal name for that wall is the corporate veil. And the sole job is to try and separate your business and personal credit, your business and personal finances, in essence, keeping your business and personal lives and worlds separate. Really got to think left pocket, right pocket strategy here. It's a very critical piece to have this separation in place. So that corporate veil or your LLC's protections is keeping your business and personal worlds separate. If you commingle, which means if you're using and mixing business and personal funds together, or if you're using personal funds for your company, then you can break that protection. That's called piercing the veil, and it's going to expose all of your personal belongings and assets and void that protection. It's critical to maintain a separation between your business and personal funds, credit, and lives. You've got to keep it separate. When I started this video, I told you that I was going to tell you what business credit is, how it works, and if you need it or not. I also told you that I was going to tell you how to get it. And this next part here is how you can get it in the quickest way possible. I am with Obsidian Bear. We are the nationwide experts on business credit. We have a very accelerated course that takes you from the very beginning all the way through the steps we've been documenting to the end, where you will have business credit established under your company's name that is independent from you personally, independent from your social security number or from your FICO score. It is completely based under the company's name. The business credit course that we have developed is a step-by-step guide to help you get through it. It can be a little overwhelming or daunting to see all the work that's required to get business credit established. We've developed this course to be very succinct and step-by-step, focusing on one item, then take a step. One item and take a step, getting you through the whole thing. Our course is also very, very accelerated. The average in the US is a little over 2 years to get business credit set up and established. We have our course designed to be a work at your own pace and complete in right about 90 days. Also included with our course is access to our pre-vetted and approved vendors. These are business credit card companies and business banks that know we're going to be bringing them clients that have their compliances done, the groundwork totally in place and ready to move forward. It's very difficult to find business credit cards and business banks willing to work with somebody or a business that's brand new without any kind of history. Please contact us to get started or with any other questions. Our website is www.obsidianbear.com. You can reach us also at 385-200-0951, or you may email me at jason@obsidianbear.com.